an Eddi Reader. I sing things and I play guitar and concertina sometimes, not very well, but I can do it all right. Piano. Yeah, I sing. Well, how can I begin? First of all, I live under a philosophy that the world is abundant, and if you start believing in fear, you'll have yourself living out of a trolley when you're 79, walking along the street, if you start believing in that. But if you start seeing every moment as an opportunity and start investing in yourself, like just in the thought of today, I'm gonna do something for me today. Maybe it's paint a picture or write a poem or whatever it is. If you do it and you do it with good heart, I know for a fact that it's one step towards getting away from the fear of what's going to be happening to me. And I think, I mean, I'm no judge of this, but I do, in my experience, I've noticed that when I fear about it all, I lose 100% of the time. So I try really hard to not fear and not think of myself pushing a trolley around a car park when I'm 89. And I try to just get through. I know that there's opportunities every day, and I know that if I don't sing, I'll do something else. There'll be something else that I can do, and I'll do it with good heart, and I'll do it to the best of my ability, because that's the only way to do it. Do it with the best of my ability, that's all. That's all I can say about that. I focus quite a lot on just trying to relax and be authentic and enjoy it. For years, I was always too nervous to enjoy it because I thought, well, the inner critic in my head was always a wee bit too judgmental. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's because you want to make sure you don't get things wrong or whatever, but it wasn't very useful to me, and it didn't help me enjoy what I love doing, which is singing and communicating songs that blow me away, and I like showing people those songs. So I kind of learned that that I had to get rid of any idea that I was the important one. When it comes to singing songs and playing music, even if you write them, you're not the important thing. The important thing is how people are receiving the song and how they're receiving the story. So it's not your business anymore. It's about just letting it happen and imagining that you are held in good regard. Because if you start thinking everybody out there hates you, then you might as well just stop. So you have to try and remember that people are just coming and paying for their ticket, and they just really want you to make them feel a bit different, or maybe show them something. So I kind of focus in on that now. I don't think the future exists, and I don't think the past exists. So I'm just enjoying every single moment that I'm in. I don't really want to think about where it might lead me, because I'm just hoping that I've got the sense to choose the right thing and grab it when it comes, if it does come. And it could be anything. And recognising when small things, or things that seem small, recognising that they could fulfill you just as much as the big things. So yeah, I enjoy every moment. I don't like to think of the future or the past. I think I understand why people get really lost in any kind of mind-altering substance, be it booze or smoking grass or ecstasy or pills. I can see why they do it. It's not a big crime. The thing is a crime, but it's not a crime to feel that you want to be numb to the world. But what you have to understand is what you're doing is you're numbing yourself from the pain of of your life. With me, I always kind of questioned, why is it I can't go to that party and just enjoy myself? Why can't I just have a great time without being drunk or taking something, you know, what is it why has it got me by the balls? And I always say to my sons, don't let anything get you by the balls unless it's somebody you fancy. But that's the truth. I don't actually want anybody to lord it over me. I won't be dominated by it. Time, nor drugs, nor man, nor age. I have to enjoy it now because this is all we're getting. We're not getting anything else. It's just now and no other time. So you have to enjoy it now because you'll never see this moment again, ever. The connection I have with everybody is that we all don't know what's going on and we don't know what we're doing and we don't know where we're going, but we can choose every moment. We can choose to just believe that this will be the good moment and living with that. So many times I see people kind of indulging in that, oh, everything's shite, everything's rubbish, oh, it's no good for me, it's all right for you, it's all right for him. They divert themselves from their own self and they abandon themselves. And I think that the truth about what we all are, doesn't matter all your individual stories, the truth is we're all flesh and blood and we all have this human need to feel joy, and I think that it's our birthright to have joy in our lives in every moment. So whatever you have to do that, as long as you're not paining anybody else, you have to go and find it. And not listen to people that tell you you're wrong about this and you shouldn't be doing this because it's not better, it's not good for them for you to behave like that. I mean, I was told that I was breaking my mother's heart by being a singer, or my dad's heart, because I was vagabonding all over the place, but it led me to where I wanted to be, and they're really proud of me now. They could never have imagined their lassie hitchhiking and going to London and sleeping on floors and singing with people that she didn't know. They couldn't imagine that that would benefit me in any way whatsoever. They just saw me raped, killed, murdered, destitute. They didn't see me as successful, but I saw me as successful, and that worked for me. I believe in the finality of life, and that we only have this shot to be this person who we are, and we'll miss that person when they go. You might get annoyed at the way you look or the way you feel, but you wouldn't want to be anybody else. Don't fool yourself. You're good who you are. It's the right person you're supposed to be. So that's what I believe in. I believe in myself, and that it will end, and I'll miss it. I'll miss being here and singing, and I'll miss it as I get older. I'll miss it if I have to ever stop. Anyway, Bill Shankly, he always says, there was one thing he said to a footballer once: the trouble with you is all your brains are in your head. And I like that he said that about a wee footballer, because that's the truth. We're always thinking too much about things. So I like to step away from the analysis of it all. Well, trust that everything fades and changes all the time. There's many levels and layers to our consciousness, and everything we see isn't always as it seems all the time. So the argument you're having with somebody might be something that's good for you, or the drug you're taking might be something that's wanting to tell you, pay attention. What is it? Turn up, speak your truth. Oh, it's something else. Turn up, speak your truth. There is a good one. There's quite a few that come up all the time, but there's a good one that recently is, I think it was a Tom Waits one. Luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. So be prepared. Be prepared, and the opportunity will arise. They always do, always, always. So that's it. Turn up, pay attention, speak your truth. That's it.